This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net, Danger Entertainment Network podcasts.
Drum, we haven't said hello to the Dangerlings in a while.
Hey Dangerlings, how's it going? It's me, Drummond Bowskill, Drummondo, Drumblebee, Drumbo Baggins, Drumalina, Drumskills. I play Shania on the show that you listen to, and I just want to say thanks for tuning in, guys, because you make the show what it is. Without you guys, it's just a bunch of it's a private game. Without you guys, is what it is, and we already have one of those. So thanks for being a part of it. Booyah!
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
You've ruined this exercise.
This is your mess to clean up now. You understand?
This is highly disrespectful.
Clearly, the heralds have chosen well in their choice of you, Grant.
Oops, sorry, it's a bit of brain just fell down.
Put it on the next stump.
We're not keeping a low profile, are we?
That door then. The one we don't know what's behind. Karagor just tries the door handle.
Reflex save from both of you.
If they just go, just leave him, he's dead.
Then I've got my bottle of wine.
The adventure continues now.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Snaky.
We're rolling, snakies.
Snaky time. Oh, yeah, I'm having trouble getting excited to record this week.
What's up? Is it your problem?
Nah, it's my frequent problem of being bereaved of animals in computer games. So I, in regular work, I get to sometimes work at a amazing, during the summer anyway, amazing place called Audley End House, which is a stately home out in the countryside, where I get to play the stable boy. Which is very exciting for anyone who's a fan of The Princess Bride. And I get to, basically means I work with horses. I spent a lot of the summer working with horses, having a great time. And so when it came to play the great game Red Dead Redemption 2, I found a horse in it that looked exactly like the horse I take care of at Audley End House. And so I bought that horse for my cowboy, and I named him after the horse from Audley End. We went out riding around, and last night some bounty hunters came over and put a bullet in that horse. And so now I've effectively watched a horse I know in real life die in front of me in a computer game.
That's Red Dead 2, man.
Yeah,
that's Red Dead 2. Don't get too attached.
Only 2 years late to the party.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he was buying a TV.
Hey, I take a while.
Troglodyte Thompson.
Whoa!
Jeez.
You guys should play that game. It's like I hear it's going to be pretty popular.
I think it is to all those kids out there.
Have you heard about Star Wars? It's a new film. It's
really?
No.
Hey, I take a little while to come around to new video games. I'm into it now. I'm enjoying some cowboy times. I don't like this whole sometimes people turn up and try and chase you thing. I don't like that. I'm not down with that.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of having played online games and games with Dan for many years, and you're definitely a sort of turtley tortoise. I like taking it at my own pace.
I like to have a plan. I like to play the game that I know I'm playing. So I like to, when someone's going, go here, go to this place and shake this guy down and get some money from him. I'm like, cool, that's the thing I'm going to do. That is the game I have chosen to play right now. I've chosen to ride to this place, take some money from somebody and take it back to this thing. And then I ride somewhere and suddenly the actual game is, no, you're going to be chased by bounty hunters and they're going to kill Dexter the horse and you're going to cry for half an hour about it. That is the game that I ended up playing and I don't like it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club.
Living in city, it must be so frustrating for you, Dan. You go out, you're just buying the milk. That's the quest. You're buying the milk. And then you get distracted by the pastry shop and then, you go and look somewhere else.
And there are bounty hunters chasing you.
Bounty hunters chasing you.
Horse is dead.
They steal your shoe pastry. God.
That's modern life in London.
Yeah, London, it's a jungle out there.
It's a law and order nightmare, I tell you about that.
It is.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how we keep them going under.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colin. I don't think I've ever said anything that you haven't had some sort of
hip-hop lyric.
Some sort of hip-hop lyric that came out. I mean, I've got a whole new respect for that musical genre. I mean, they have literally covered everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be a Disney princess. But you know, and it's all in there. It's just that was Tupac. That was Tupac.
Yeah.
Was it? Back in the day.
Did you do the rest of that one for us?
Nah, you know, you weren't worthy.
I really like that one.
Also, you're kind of intimidating me.
I'm a Disney princess. Yeah, that song was really good.
Yeah, I remember picking that up, actually.
I mean, I would sing the song, but Scott's intimidating me because he's wearing his jacket like a sort of 1930s Al Capone character. Not like a jacket. No. Over his shoulders like a weird sort of cloak.
It's just slung over my shoulders.
How's that going? How's it working out for you, Karagor?
It's my pit snake fighting jacket.
Yeah.
Speaking of pit snakes.
Fighting jacket. I was starting to look like the sort of the out of touch one and being like, oh, I don't play games when they come out. You know, maybe I feel like I'm the old man of the group. And then James comes screaming in with, how about that hip hop, eh?
Are you indicating age is based on one musical genre, Dan? It's fine to not like a certain brand of music.
It is. You can like any kind of music you like, except bad music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is actually my favourite category on Spotify. I go for the bad playlist, just bad.
Do you know what brand of music that Karagor doesn't like?
What kind?
Pit hop.
Nice.
Oh, I thought he's definitely not a fan of Whitesnake.
Hey, is the snake white?
I mean, it's the Temple of Razmir. I think we've established that most of the people in the Temple of Razmir are white.
White and challenged and possibly incel.
They are economic. It's because of economic uncertainty is why people join the Church of Razmir. Right.
Yeah, sure, because they don't have their own minds.
Yeah, you can just walk into any like 7-Eleven around this area and pick up a pit snake. Like it's just really easy to do that.
So things.
This is getting really obscure.
This has become a thing now. There is a whole genus of snakes called pit snakes. They like pits. That's where they live. Yeah.
Not every snake in a pit is a pit snake.
Pit snake. Pit snake.
Oh, this is the voice of the pit snake.
I can see you, Karagor.
So, after those excellent Thunderbirds references.
I mean...
that was
Stingray, wasn't it?
And Captain Scarlet. Neither of them were actually a Thunderbirds reference. Wow, get your references right, old man.
We have a good thing about this fight that we're going into that
we desperately keep trying to segue back to.
That the snake has already eaten. So, you know, hopefully...
something we noticed off air. Snake's already eaten. And also, only a set of stairs and an unlocked door separate that snake from the entire temple.
Yep.
Strange dungeon design.
Like Harry Potter. Like leaving a three-headed dog.
Are we assuming that the snake is big? And it's too big to fit up the spiral staircase?
It would certainly be a struggle. And it depends how good it is at climbing. Also, it has, from what you've seen so far, it has a pretty ready supply of food. It is, animals, actually, captive animals, even ones who have the opportunity to leave, often don't if they're just being regularly fed. It doesn't necessarily have a lot of good reasons to leave. Plus, there is a closed door at the top. Normally, there is a closed door at the top. So, snakes, on the whole, have trouble with opening doors.
Yeah. I imagine, the door handle is just the one thing between snakes and world domination.
Yeah, I think that's what's holding them back.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine?
Because they don't know how to figure out how to open doors.
I know the reference.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at James.
It's a Wonderful Life. I love that film. It's a good Christmas film. Yeah, right.
It's only 9 days till Christmas.
Hey.
Oh.
Ooh, hey. That's true, actually, with all this excitement of pit snakes, we've completely forgot to mention Christmas. How did that slip our minds? Christmas
is doing it for itself.
Wow. Christmas as a hideous tinsel-clad entity doing it for itself. I mean, let's just leave that with you, Dangerlings. And should we head to the pit?
Let's head to the pit. Yeah.
We should head to the pit. Before we do, before it's nearly Christmas, I think, is it about time to it's about time to reveal to the Dangerlings what might be happening at Christmas.
Oh,
So,
gosh,
this
that was
Christmas,
ages ago.
This Christmas, just to keep things special, we tried to do it last year. We didn't really have time. We were in the middle of something exciting. We're going to be in the middle of something exciting this time, but we didn't have time to record it. But this Christmas,
Naked calendar. Yeah. That's right. It's hitting the shop soon, everyone.
some of us are, most of the crew are going to get together, and we're going to play, and we're going to record for you a very special Christmas special of the Danger Club podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's a 2-part episode.
2-part Christmas special.
Or it might be a 1-part, we're not sure yet.
Smooth. Seamless.
Yeah, we'll smash it out.
But when we come back from Christmas, will Karagor One Fang still be in the Danger Club, or will he be in a massive snake? Because the infiltration,
oddly sexual.
We shouldn't laugh because it might happen.
Yeah.
The infiltration of the Temple of Rasmir has taken an interesting turn in the last couple of days. Krant is having a terrible time. Engar, that guy, Elvar, I forgot his name now. Elvar is dead. Old gropey Elvar. He is gone. And a couple of you, Danny Karagor and Folton, with a U, have been trusted into going into an area downstairs where they dispose of unwanted things. And Karagor and Folton decided to have a little look down a doorway, which has resulted in Karagor now being down a pit with a massive snake. Have we thought through some strategies over the week about how we're maybe going to help Karagor to survive this?
I mean,
5 minutes.
I was going to rip all my clothes off and just
Off yourself.
Yeah, and just make a rope out of my own clothes and nakedly pull Karagor up.
I mean, you could run off and ask for help. Ask for help.
Great.
Okay. There we go.
The thing is, I've only got about probably 10 foot's worth of clothes, so I'll just be naked with holding some clothes.
Just dangling a shirt down. Sweaty dwarven shirt.
It would make for a wonderful image,
10
and it already has.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean,
Well, there's either two ways: we fight it, or Karagor tries to climb again, or I go and get some help. That's pretty much the only things that we can do, really.
What's the skill for handle animal again, Dan?
For handling animals, nature.
Who's a lovely little snake there?
Ooh, coochie, yowza!
That's it's certainly an option.
Hey, in an old campaign that we did, I tried to tame a grizzly bear by throwing an alchemist fire on it, and then my last roll, I managed to tame it and use it as my follower.
I think you tried to tame it, you failed miserably, and then you threw the alchemist fire to defend yourself, and that didn't work either. It just badly burnt the bear, and that made him more angry. But then you did tame it.
I mean,
What happened to that
luckily, Karagor does have he's got some feats. So he can easily see the weakness in this creature,
2 feet,
and
true,
and possibly also how to tame. I don't know, like he's got like knowledge of animals.
That's fair, Drum. If I continue with my current run of dice rolls, that actually should work, because I've actually been rolling pretty well. 19s, 21s, and 23s. None of which have helped me up until now. So
true.
I'm not too reliant on this. I'm not even rolling high anymore to just do well.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just gonna go badly.
I think you should, at the moment it strikes, dive into its mouth and then just bite your way back out.
It'll confuse it.
Done. No, just chew your way back out, mate.
Yeah. All right.
Good to know.
That would reverse the scales of justice.
Do a Drax. Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy and just get inside.
Yeah.
So I'm just.
You said that with quite a lot of venom there, Scott.
I did. Yeah. Hey, thanks for noticing.
Come on, guys. Grim optimism here.
No, the holy penitence is gone. It's definitely back to grim optimism now.
All right. Well, let's.
What did it roll?
Let's find out, shall we?
Oh, yeah,
So
that
made an
That's
attack.
such a cliffhanger.
Last week, It made an attack roll with its one action. So it used one action to move up, one action to coil, and one action to lash out with its fangs. It should have coiled. I'm going to keep the coil. It should have coiled earlier, but it didn't. That's fine. So I can tell you the hit roll. 19 on the die.
That's my armor class.
Yeah, it's not all it's got though. It gets a 32 total.
What?
That will be a critical hit on Karagor One Fang. Starting well. So.
Oh my god.
Max damage on the die.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness. Okay, so that is. It's not that bad. It's 26 points of damage. And I would like you to make a fortitude save as the fangs plunge into you.
Shit.
18.
18, you make it. You are not poisoned. That was a very important thing to roll, I can tell you that. Okay, well, right.
26 points of damage, you say?
26 points of damage. So let me tell you the good news. That there's not a lot of it. Let's be honest. That's all it can do. That's it done. So it is your go now. What would you like to do? You got 3 actions.
Cool. Karagor would like to
Bottle it.
There is. We've established there's not really an easy way out, certainly not by being bitten. So I'm going to have to. Karagor's going to. Folton! One action.
It's alright, shouting's a free action.
Okay, good. Then he's going to shout with a bunch of Folton, if you could, just anything, literally anything, man, that'd be great. Or running, or anything, or anybody else. In fact, if anyone else can hear me. And then Karagor would.
Have you got any hero points?
We've never been given any.
Yeah, we have. We have one.
We got one.
I thought they were given at the start of each session and they expire at the end of each
You
session.
have no hero points currently. Hero points are currently not. You had them in Plaguestone. We have not introduced hero points yet.
Okay.
Because I haven't got any hero points. I saw these guys have. No,
So I've got one written down here.
Have
I've
you?
got one.
Have you? That's very presumptuous of you there,
I
Bubba.
swear you said that we had one.
Did
I'm
I?
sure you
Have I
did.
ever said that? Well, I mean, we recorded this show on air. So
Tweet us, Dan Thompson.
Okay.
Tweet us, Dangerous. No, I was thinking about bringing them in as a special Christmas gift for you all, but I'm afraid it's still 9 days till Christmas.
All right. None of us got
In
hero
that case,
points.
I'm sorry, Scott.
Brave attempt anyway. I would like to. Karagor One Fang has never lost a fight to beast, skeleton, or anything else. Karagor would like to like to hunt prey, and draw out his wine bottle.
All right.
There's no way out. This is only going out one way.
All right, so Humphrey is one action. So go ahead and make a recall knowledge check against
It's so sad that us 3 are just sitting upstairs having a chat.
How would I do that?
So it's recall knowledge. So it's a knowledge check. It'd be a knowledge nature.
And we don't have any
nature
magic
check.
to tell.
Nature check. Okay.
No, you've got no magic.
Nice.
So 20 on the 20 total.
20. That is a success. It's not a critical success, but it is a success. So you are able to study it. It is a giant viper, obviously, and I can tell you special ability wise, it has poison. It has attack of opportunity, but only when coiled. If it is uncoiled, it does not. It is not able to do that.
Okay.
It is currently, and whenever it strikes, it uncoils.
Could I know what it's like to grapple?
To grapple, I mean, it's pretty. I mean, you can try. Like.
So, no, okay.
So that's DM code for
What's it like to grapple? You could try. All right.
Could you maybe run down the hole it's come out of just to get away from it?
It feels like half its body's still in that hole, isn't it?
No, it's come out. You'd have to crawl. The trouble is, it can move at
Faster
full
than
speed
me.
down there. You would have to be crawling, so you'd be at half
Just
speed.
exposing my
crawling
ass to
down.
fangs.
Into its nest.
There's no,
Ass to fangs ratio.
there's no easy way out of this for me.
Is there anything around the room that you can look at? Like, as in,
Like the body of because it swallows it whole. Is there anything on the floor?
There is nothing on the floor.
There's nothing I've got. I got nothing. Apart from this great wine, which will be the tastiest wine that Karagor will ever have when he smashes the snake in the face as hard as he possibly can.
Beautiful. Okay, it counts as a club, so it's a melee attack.
When it smashes, does it
Yeah.
count as a slashing weapon?
So I am going to say you can roll when you roll your damage. If you roll max damage with it, so it's going to do d6 damage. If you roll a 6 on the dice, the bottle will smash and it will switch from bludgeoning to slashing damage.
Okay.
The damage type won't change.
Okay. To 25.
A 25 hits.
Is it a critical?
It's not a critical.
Keep rolling really well. I'm still gonna die.
So you hit him in the face. It's d6 plus your strength mod in bludgeoning damage.
That's what I think of this.
Dice.
Was it? Are we counting a floor roll?
Floor rolls don't count.
Okay,
It has
fine.
to be on the table.
Thank you. So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. That's really good.
Was a 5? Can I get a crack in that bottle of wine?
Yeah, it's starting to crack.
Thanks.
Well, the important thing is the wine is okay.
It has no immunities or vulnerabilities to either type of damage. So it won't make much damage
Oh, okay,
to
fine.
whichever one, but you will lose your wine if the bottle breaks. So you,
I thought you might try and pour the wine down his throat, get him drunk.
That is a classic Drummond plan.
It's amazing.
Everything's easier when something's drunk.
I just blinked at drum just then. I would never, out of all the plans, I had something I'd never thought of and probably won't try.
This is the man who came up with the cupping water into the rust golem's furnace of a head.
Just the Danger Club all come running to the edge of the pit and they just see Karagor on the wine, sat down having a nice chat with some wine. They got some cheese out.
Candles from somewhere.
Olives.
Yeah.
So, tell me about yourself.
Trust in me.
So that's 2 actions,
That
right?
was a good hit. Yep.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
one
go.
of the best
Another
I'm gonna
action.
get.
Did you add any of your? Do you get any bonuses for your first attack against your studied target or anything like that for your monster hunter? Don't you get some extra damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I get a D8. Oh boy, jeez, Christ, thank you.
Need that.
I was looking at that as well.
Oh, nice.
It's a 7 on the die as well.
Another 7 points of damage. That is a very good hit.
Do I know from my monster hunter ability roll
Yep.
that I got if it can attempt to poison me every round?
Yes. Anytime it hits you with the fangs, you will be making.
how's it look now? After being,
You smash it across the face with the bottle. Its head just flies to the side and then comes back up. It's got a massive, just dent in the side of its head, and blood green blood trickling down from where you broke the skin with it. You gave it a hell of a whack there.
I don't know if I should.
It is. You have one more action.
I do. There's no getting around it. There's no climbing up. There's no running away. I'm going to have to try and hit it again. I know it's probably not going to hit.
Hey,
Come on, you never know.
you never know.
It's only a -5,
Yeah. you
so
got it.
it's not too bad.
It's only a +5 to this roll. It's a 19.
A 19 missed.
Fuck, it's on a 20 plus. Oh my god, I'm going to die.
You hit it again with the bottle, but it doesn't get through. It doesn't do any damage to it. Folton Battlestone up top. You can hear Karagor yelling, and then you hear the sound of a giant snake being hit in the face with a bottle of wine.
Is there anything around that I can use as a weapon? Like a broken chair? Anything this corridor?
You reckon with a bit of force, you might be able to kick a panel of the door off and have a bit of wood. So you did a strength check, but you might be able to rip some of the door off.
I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to shout as the door's open, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to open the door if that's an action, whatever. I'm going to shout down the corridor, "Help! Help! We've gone down the wrong corridor and now my friend one of the brothers is in danger. I need 2 guards specifically, or whoever you've got.
All right.
Do I hear anything as I am? Yeah.
I need perception checks from the other 3 to see if any of you hear anything.
Okay.
You're down the other end, so you're quite a way away. You might be able to hear something. If
I got a 20. It's not natural, but
got 20.
a dirty.
23.
23.
29.
29.
Yes, 29.
It's got a big old perception. Shania Rain, you hear Sister Nariah, just as you're admiring your work, you hear Folton's voice yelling from down the corridor. I would like initiative rolls from the 3 of you, please. You are joining this combat.
Ugh.
You're going to go at the end, but you'll go after this bit.
Okay.
21.
21.
27.
27.
5.
There you go. Nice, you're already in order.
Terrible.
So Fulton, you've got that's opening, interacting with the door is 1 action. Yelling is free, so you've got 2 actions left.
Okay, so judging from that, will they be able to know where that came from, or will I have to stay there? Because what I want to do is I want to break a bit off and then go down the slide.
They'll have a pretty good idea. Yeah, they'd have an idea of where it came.
Okay, cool. I'm going to break a bit off of the door, which is a strength check. That is a 18.
18. You rip you kick the door and rip a chunk of wood out of it. You now got a club.
And then I'm going to slide down the slide.
All right, you leap and think. You slide down. Acrobatics check to try and land on your feet at the bottom.
15.
A 15. You come sliding out and crash down on your ass. Folton comes popping out of the hole next to you, Karagor, and just lands on the floor, holding a bit of broken wood.
Oh yeah.
All right, brother.
Yeah, nice one, brother.
Velda, assuming Shania alerts everyone to the noise.
Yeah,
cool. Velda, you are the first to react.
Right, I'm going to message. So because we heard what Folton said, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to message Karagor. Say, Karagor, tell us, where are you?
I gave them directions.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I relay this to the other 2.
We're already
running and steg it.
Okay, use the other 2 actions to.
As they do, what are the? Is anyone else doing anything?
No one has appeared yet.
Okay, cool.
I finished that message. I finished that message back to Velda, going, if you could, Velda, hurry! I'm really in the pit. Scream optimism, nailed it.
When you go, have a look, see if those 2 guards.
Yeah, if I run past the guards, then. But I don't know how far away is it.
So you can reach the top of the staircase with a triple move.
But I can't do that.
But you've only got 2 moves.
I've messaged
left. So you are you make it halfway down the corridor, and you can see at the end. You can see at the end of it. Actually, no, you can't see anything from where you are. You're just.
Were the guards still there?
The guards are not there because the guards are upstairs normally, and at the moment there's basically a sermon going on upstairs. Most of the people are up there.
Okay, so we see nobody's unpounding through.
See nobody while you're running down.
Okay.
That's kind of good.
Shania,
because then they won't.
Shania just runs to their aid.
Okay, Shania, you overtake Velda because you're able to use all 3 moves, and you get to the top where you see there is now a broken door and a slide disappearing off into the darkness. But you use all your movement to get there. Okay. Bubba Von Hoops.
I actually rolled a 10, not a 4. I don't know why I said.
Okay, that's 5. Fine.
But I'm still in the same place, aren't I? So I do the same thing. Get to the top of the stairs.
Okay, you run up. You join them. You will be.
Bumps into the back of me. I go, whoa.
Yeah, right. Kick Shania as I get
The snake. The snake takes. The snake looks around, sees that it has gained another meal. It makes its first attack against Karagor. He is the most dangerous threat. Wow. It's an 18 on the die. That's a 31. That's another critical hit. Do you get bonus to your AC for anything?
No, not like plus 20 to my AC. No,
too much more to avert it being a crit.
Yeah, no, so it's definitely.
Okay, he hits you with another.
Is that a crit?
It's another crit.
Well, hang on, no, 18. Sorry, 19 is my AC. So
19's your AC, so beats it by more than 10. So he gets you, I'm afraid. It's a low roll this time, though. So it's 14 points of damage. And I would like a fortitude save again, please.
20.
20. Pass it again. Poison does not course through your veins. You manage to hold it off. With its second attack, it's going to go for Folton. Folton has a -2 to his AC because he's prone. Gets a natural 1.
Oh. Yeah! I'm still lying.
Okay, and with its final action, it coils again, in case any of you try to run away, so it's ready to make an attack of op if it needs to. Karagor, it's your go.
Emboldened by the presence of my prone comrade, I sort of brush away the blood leaking from several puncture wounds on my body, and I lash it. Karagor lashes it out again.
Go for it. Make your bottle attack.
It's still, of course, hunted. Oh yeah.
How can you kill this snake?
28.
Yeah.
A 28?
Yeah.
A 28 is a hit.
Go on, have a critical on that.
It's not a crit.
Go on, Dan. Been rolling really well.
I know.
Okay, fine. I'm rolling this D8 because it's the first round, and again it's hunted, and the D6, which I normally have.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I forget it's
Every round. Every round.
Great ability.
Oh, that was not good.
Okay, so the total is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
And importantly, the wine is still okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Every little helps. All right, you smack it with the bottle. It snaggers a bit.
Having given it a few whacks now,
Yeah.
I now, with my second action, would like to intimidating glare it, please.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Make an intimidation check.
Okay. So that's a 14.
14. That is not going to be enough to intimidate it.
And I'm just gonna try and hit it again. On my final action. This is only a plus 5 to this. That's a 19.
A 19 is not going to be enough.
Yeah, because I need a 20 or more.
Smash it around, smash it about with the bottle, do some damage, but no, not enough to bring it down.
I see you, Snakey, says Karagor, like running out of breath, face going pale. I see you.
Fulton.
I'm going to get up as one action and then use my power attack as my second action, which is 2 actions.
All right, so you stand up, you wind up with your bit of broken door.
Power attack. It says this counts as 2 attacks when calculating.
Okay, that's fine. That means if you were to do that and then do another attack afterwards, that attack would be at a -10.
Power. That is 24.
24 hits.
Yee, buddy.
So the damage with the club is 1d6.
So it's 2d6 with my power attack.
Very nice.
Power attack. That is 7.
7, and you add your strength bonus.
7 plus 4 is
11.
11 points of Dimaggio. Paul Dimaggio.
Is it Joe DiMaggio?
No, it's Paul. I don't know. Look it up on IMDb.
It's funny because I've got a mental image in my head because we talked about it so much. Fulton's naked at the moment, fighting the snake with a bit of plank. It's just there, just him leaping up, whacking it with a plank.
Dressed in your robes. Okay, you get up and you smash it breaking some of the wood off. You've still got enough to keep using. As the snake staggers again as it takes a big hit from you.
I look at Karagor and I go, fight.
Yeah, anything, yeah, whatever, yeah. Brother, fight, snake.
I think we're going to pass out.
Let's do it. We're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, I see 3 of you.
Yeah.
Velda, so you're a little way behind everyone. the
Yeah.
message. But
Can I? How long would it take? So it's a move action.
one
to get
move
to the top
will
of the,
bring you to the top of the stairs.
and then is it a move action to slide down the stairs?
One move to slide down. Yep.
Right.
Do you want? I guess you don't want to sizzle through any spells, do you? It's just you could go to the top of the pit and just. No, you can't. You can't because that's through the locked door.
Yeah, it's the
Never
locked
mind.
door, unfortunately.
As you were.
Unfortunately, a lot of my spells are 2 actions.
You've got 2 actions, haven't you?
No, because I've got 1 action to get to the top of the slide. There'll be another action to slide down the slide, and that is with 1 action at the bottom. So I'll slide down, but I won't have much that I can do.
Unless you sent like a flaming sphere down, rolled it down the slide.
I can't see though to control it.
It could go anywhere, couldn't it?
And it could have disastrous consequences for whoever is at the bottom of the slide.
That's a good point.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get to the top of the slide. I'm going to slide down the slide.
Okay.
Can I make an acrobatics check to see if I
Make an
land on my feet?
acrobatics check.
Failed. That'll be 21.
A 21 failed.
Oh,
You come gliding gracefully out and then land on your face.
and as I do, I cast shield, which is a cantrip, which is 1 action.
Okay, that's fine. So you're prone, but you have your shields up.
Hello, fellas.
You Velda probably bounces off Folton.
Yeah.
But it doesn't weigh that much. It just puts a shield up, ricochets off Folton, lands on the floor next to it. Okay, you're in the pit as well. Oh, good. Everyone in the pit. Shania, you're at the top of the pit, at the top of the slide. What's the plan?
I mean, come down, I guess. I might say to Boa, you stay here. We're gonna need help getting back up.
Yeah.
And then she slides down.
All right. You slide down the slide. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, McDokeles.
That doesn't sound
No,
like
it's not. I mean, I fail.
Okay, so you slide down for 1 action, you land, you crash onto the floor. So standing up will take you a 2nd action if you want to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that's 2nd action, you have 1 action left.
Okay, and I will use a cantrip, which is Electric Arc.
Ah, very nice.
Good old electric arc.
Good old electric
I'm
arc.
going to use the Electric Arc.
Good old electric arc.
I mean, it can only get him once. What is it? It's,
You make a spell attack.
yeah.
Automatically.
I've got that as 2 actions, electric arc. Am I wrong about that?
I thought it was. I thought it was 1. It's cantrip. I thought. Anyway,
It depends on if it's got how many VS or M's it's got on it.
Okay, electric arc. It is 2 actions.
Yeah, I thought it was. I've got it as 2.
It's no good.
all right.
You can cast from the ground. You don't have
Okay,
to stand
then
up.
I won't have stood up, and I'll just
Yeah.
cast it from the ground.
Just cast electric arc. So it gets a basic reflex save against your spell DC. It's pretty good. He gets a 25 against your spell save DC.
It's 19.
19. Okay, so it's not a critical.
No.
It is a save. Okay, so he is not affected. He's not affected by your,
At all.
He is basic. No, it's half damage. So
Half damage,
1d4 plus your spell casting ability mod. So
Okay.
1d4 plus I think your wisdom mod.
So 4.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
And then halved, so he goes down to 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey, you
I'm
crash
here
to the
to be
ground
pointless.
and then threw some electricity at him. Hey, it's all damage. All damage is good damage when you're fighting a massive snake. Bubba Von Hoops.
So if I'm at the top of the stairs, how far would the snake be away from me?
You can't see it. Is
I
an
can't
issue.
see it. No.
So,
Right, okay.
Anything that needs line of sight, which is almost all spells.
So I won't be able to okay, that's fine. In that case, I'm just going to cast Inspire Courage
Yeah, you can do that. It's audible, so everyone can hear you.
So everyone gets a little bit of a bonus.
You start singing.
Karagor, remember when you defeated that Drake? Then fuck that snake, cut him up into a steak.
Sick.
Love it. Just the sound of a bird
rapping, like echoing down
echoes from the chute.
And I cast that.
Okay, so that gives everyone a +1 to. It's a +1 to all attack and damage.
I'll remind you, attack and a damage. Yeah, I'll get up and remind you in a sec. Though.
All right. Okay, so everyone's got that. Which brings us to the top of the round. It means it's the snake's go again.
Ooh.
The
I
snake.
think there's a save on there as well. Let me just check.
Snake. Liquid snake.
The snake is determined to finish. Mostly because Karagor's the only one really doing serious damage. Although Folton has as well. Let's see. No, it definitely goes for Karagor.
Yeah.
The danger is it's critting on almost every hit.
Yeah.
Its attack bonus is so high when you haven't got any armor. But with a 2 on the die, that may not be it. It's only a 15.
Does not beat my AC.
You jump aside and it slams its face into the ground where you were standing before, uncoiling.
I'm going to take that purely as Bubba's little inspiration song there. Like, I was bopping to the music just at the right time.
Yeah.
It goes for Folton.
Its attack bonus is +13.
Yeah.
It's
a hit.
16. 19 on the die.
Yeah, it's a hit.
So he hits you. I don't think it's a crit.
What happened with the non-lethal damage? Is that gone now?
The non-lethal damage, that fades. Non-lethal in 2nd edition basically fades when you're able to just rest for a bit and get rid of it.
Cool.
So that's fine. You don't have to worry about losing any of that. What's your AC?
16.
It's a critical hit.
Coolio.
Only doesn't roll very well on the damage though, so you take 14 points of damage, and I'll have a fortitude save, please.
That is 15 plus 11.
Yep, that makes it. Crushes it. You're okay. You're not poisoned. You're resisting this poison pretty well, which is good because poison in 2nd edition is nasty. It's got 1 action left. It's getting pretty desperate. It's going to try and finish this fight with a -10. So it's going to get a +3 to this roll. It goes after Karagor. It's a 15. It's not enough. Karagor,
Yay.
you dodge its second strike, and it is now your go.
Okay, I'm going in with an attack.
Okay.
Okay, the total is 24.
24 is a hit. Roll some wine damage.
Red wine.
Oh, this snaky. Oh.
Alright, the total for that is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. And you kill the snake. As it lunges towards you, you just slam the bottle in between its eyes.
Can I just, as it comes in, because I've dodged it a couple of times, I'm just going to smack it across the teeth, break off one of its fangs, and jam it inside its eye.
Yep, jam the fang into its eye. It squeals, thrashes around underneath you, and then finally just stops struggling and lies still.
As it lies still, Karagor just takes a moment and then collapses backwards onto his back.
I pick up Folton.
Immediately runs over.
Wait, stop! No, Shania, stop! Sorry, Sister Naraya, don't waste any more spells on me. I'm gonna get to sleep, and this will be fine.
Wait, we should probably look at the nest. There's probably some stuff in there.
We've got seconds before anyone else comes. Oh, by the way, I just want to say, whilst I'm still alone, thank you all so much for coming to help me. You didn't need to do that.
Of course.
No, you're welcome.
But if we can look around, we should, but we'll plead ignorance when they turn up, because they'll be here in seconds.
How are we going to get
Will
out
they?
of here?
Well, we'll have to use their help in the meantime. Let's use it.
Can we hear anyone? Like
No
perception?
one is coming down just yet.
I'm just going to message.
Are you up there still?
Message Velden and say, what's going on?
Karagor killed a snake. We're stuck in a pit.
What should I do? Should I send something down, or should I come down? Or
No. Stay up there.
I'll go and look for a rope.
Yes.
Right,
do that.
Okay.
Can Bubba, while they're sort of sorting themselves out, have a look around in the vicinity, see if there's any rope or anything I can use?
So looking around...
Or can I reset the trap? Is there any way I can
So after a minute,
that?
the trap does reset, goes back to stairs, but...
As soon as someone steps on it.
Whether it will go off again, you don't know.
Might as well try. It's not going to...
I think have a look around. Karagor, to maintain the bluff, gets the body of the snake and just sort of holds it up to him, ready for if anyone comes looking, then he can just be still in the process of fighting it if anyone comes and turns up and wonders why we're all still down there.
So
giving you a bluff.
We should go.
I'm just going to quickly go.
If you go and search, because you can run down that tunnel, can't you? Out of character.
I'm
still.
Gotta crawl.
This is like the 5th time.
No. I know,
You've
but that's
assumed he's a small creature.
But it's
still medium.
He's a medium-sized creature.
Yeah.
So dwarves are, just because they're so broad as well, it would still require a bit of squeezing and a bit of work.
There was no. So
it is possible. The other options to go, you've got a 30-foot sheer wall that you could try and get up, which gets onto the balcony where you dropped the body down from. So you could get up there, and there's 2 doors there. You know, one of them is locked. You've never been through the other one. You don't know about that. Or there's the tunnel going back up the staircase now going back up.
And there's 2 tunnels. There's not 2 tunnels. There's one tunnel that goes.
Tunnel that the snake came out.
Okay, I'm just going to go down that one.
Okay, so you crawl down there. Can I get an athletics check to try and squeeze through the very tight space?
That is a 21.
A 21 is enough. You squeeze through the very tight confines on hands and on your stomach, and you crawl through, and eventually
there's the daddy snake.
It's one of my games. There'll be baby snakes. Mama. You get to the bottom. There is a sort of a nest at the bottom. There are no other snakes in it. There's just loads of refuse and stuff in there, and there are lots of bones and lots of bits and pieces, scraps of clothing. You start sifting through everything. Give me a perception check to search through the mess.
22.
22. Okay, so you find quite a few things in there. You find a gold ring. You find a symbol bearing it's a symbol that looks like a paintbrush. You're not quite sure what it is. It's got a sort of a crest, but it looks like some kind of an artist's crest. You find a cloak, a torn and ragged cloak belonging to the City Watch. You can see it's got the emblem of the City Watch on it. You find a bone wand. You find a half-eaten body on which there is a belt pouch with a pouch containing 18 silver pieces and 2 gold pieces. You find a pearl, and you find several paintbrushes.
I collect all that and as much as I can. Well,
sure. No, you can carry it all. That's fine.
So while this is going on, I'm going to say to Karagor, Karagor, can you have a look at these steps and tell which one now was the one that set off the trap?
Yeah, I imagine I can do that.
Yeah, you can work it out. All of the steps are trapped. You might be able to disable it. It's going to take a bit of work, but it is doable.
Okay, and no one's coming?
Nobody is coming.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go and do that.
Okay, so it's a thievery check to try and disable the trap.
Velda. I crawl back. Do I have to...
13.
A 13? Don't know. You're not able to disarm it.
Yeah. Did Bubba find? Oh, sorry. Do you want to?
I was just going to say, do you want me to make another athletics test?
No, that's fine. You're able to struggle out there. Just before you do it, Bubba, you make it back to the bedrooms.
Yep.
You don't find any rope, but you realise by tying a few of the bed sheets together, you're able to fashion a rope. Okay. So you're sort of in the process of doing that when the knoll, good old slime dance.
Yeah.
Brother Zurg slime dance. He comes in wearing. He's just taking his mask off as you come from the bedroom. He's like, "What are you doing?"
I just this is like a little thing I do sometimes.
Laundry.
just with sheets. It's just to make sure that they're strong enough to sleep on. Because I like strong sheets. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you have really strong sheets. So I just find
weirdest way
so I
to
just, you know, I just tense them up and see how strong they are, and then I untie them and I put them back on the bed. Just so it's a little thing I've had since I was young.
As all of the Dangerlings just scream in disbelief at their headphones right now, I would like a deception check from Bubba for that.
I mean,
I've rolled nothing over a 5 today, but it's 14. That
a 14. He looks at his eyes narrow, and he looks at you and goes, "You can't be too careful with bed sheets, can you?"
You can't, mate. You can't.
And he kind of hangs his mask up, gets into one of the other beds. He goes, "Leave with these shits, okay? I'm going to sleep."
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. I'm just going to go and check these in the corridor so I don't disturb you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Sleep well.
You go to sleep. You go back outside. Fulton and Velda.
Velda. I was just going to say, when we get back up there,
yes,
smash the door so they're going to know that someone came down here. So maybe if you've got like a spell that could mend the door.
Do you mean mending?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
No, I didn't prepare it. No.
Well,
and they've taken my book.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Maybe I could try and fix it.
Yes, why not? How are we going to get back up there?
I don't know.
How are you going with that trap, Karagor?
Got 13.
13 is not good enough, I'm afraid. You're fairly confident the trap is still active. And you hear the footsteps of somebody approaching the top of the staircase.
Bubba drops down the sheets.
A moment later, a line of knotted bed sheets come tumbling down the staircase into the room where you're at.
We all go up. Do we have to make?
I think Karagor's got to stay down here.
Yes, I think
by now they know someone's come down.
You two possibly need to stay.
No one heard.
Yeah, but whoever's at the top now already knows the trap's been triggered because they've seen the door and they've seen the
door smashed. The dust is disturbed. The snake is dead. So
they'll know it's someone. I've got it. Yeah, it's got. I mean, I already knew that I would have to admit up to this. So
what can our story be?
You guys get out though.
Okay, so
no, but I was with you.
Yeah, Velda climbs up the rope.
Good luck. Yeah, but you can feasibly. Okay, it could have been just Karagor got lost.
Okay,
Danny got lost as opposed to you. You went the right way and I went the other way for some reason.
So
acrobatics.
No, it's with the rope. Obviously, the first one of you to step up there, the stairs immediately chunk back into a slope. But with holding onto the rope, you are able to clamber back out of the thing. You've got enough time to take time over it.
We do that. And are we going to pull the sheets back up?
Yeah, put them back up.
Okay, you pull the sheets back up.
Well, I'll go and replace these. Bubba runs back and just puts them all in the bed.
Okay.
Right.
Karagor, be careful.
Oh, I'll see you, Folton. I'll see you.
Good luck, Karagor. Well done.
Yeah, good luck.
Right, should we? I presume it's bedtime now. That's incredibly childish. I mean, in terms of it's late.
It is the evening, yes.
Right.
What do we do with all these bed sheets? They're all dirty now.
Taking them back, and I've put them all on the bed.
But they're all dirty.
I do not care. I will sleep in a dirty sheet.
I've already gone.
Yes, I tell you what. We could just We could just sleep on the dirty beds and say we were just dirty from the dust of the courtyard.
Yeah. Right.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do anything about the door?
I would have to make a craft
check to try and repair
It's
the door.
a good thing that I'm good at crafting. I'll try that before I leave.
Crafty Folton.
Maybe not. That is a 9.
A 9. That is a critical failure.
Oh shit!
Can't assist, can I? Because I'm not in the room.
No, Fulton does more damage you do more damage to the door than there previously was.
It's just hanging off its hinges now, like
singing bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, bang, 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 bang. We all bang, bang. And then I look at it and I go, "Well, that's fucked. See ya." I just leave.
You leave it. You go back. After a couple, just as you're finishing banging away on the door, the door from the floor above opens, and several priests and acolytes come wandering down from the having been to the evening sermon. They come wandering down. One of the priests stops and looks at the broken door. What happened there?
Well, my friend he went the wrong way. We got confused, and he fell down the stairs.
Got confused?
Aye.
He opened that door, did he?
Aye.
Bloody hell, what did he do to it?
Well, no. I think he just fell against it or something. I don't know. And then I tried to fix it because I'm actually a dwarf and I'm good at fixing things. There's a song actually that I was taught in school on how to fix things. Do you want to hear it?
No.
All right, fine.
Well, I wouldn't worry about your friend. I don't think we'll be seeing him again if he went down there.
Hello? is anybody just ruminating about my imminent demise up there? I could do with a little bit of medical attention.
What?
I fell down a pit, but I'm actually all right. I fought a snake and it damaged me quite badly, but I appear to be still alive.
I'm very badly burned.
I'm very badly stabbed.
Karagor this time, the fang that broken off, he's pocketed the snake fang.
Okay. That's not possible. Nobody had it. He turns to one of the other priests. Go find one of the heralds right now. Oh, shit. And the person scuttles off. A few moments later, he returns with a man in a black robe.
We haven't seen any black robes, have we?
You have. You met two
yes.
And
Garthis had a black robe, and whoever it was who did the boring sermon had a black robe as well. So there are more than one. It seems there are more than one black robe.
They're not going to thank you for this. Thank you. What? Good luck.
So he returns. The person in the black robe looks quizzically at the door. Somebody fall down.
Yes, I've fallen down this pit. I explained earlier, but I'm deeply sorry for my transgressions.
What? How has he not been eaten? Hey,
he's a true warrior.
He unlocks. He looks around at the. Says, "You acolytes, stand back." He waves, and anyone in white robes takes a step away. He unlocks the door and opens it. Steps out onto the balcony. And Karagor, you see a man in a black robe appear on the balcony above you and look down.
I bow immediately.
What the?
I'm very sorry, sir. I fell down here, I got confused, and I came through a door that I thought was the right door, but I've come down here and there was the stairs all changed, took me down here, and then this snake came out and I was forced to wrestle it, and I'm quite badly injured. I do apologise for ruining church property, though.
How did you my great Razmir.
Razmir, I think I might have had a little blessing from Razmir today. I've had quite a lucky day, actually.
Someone get a rope. Someone runs away a little. They come back with a rope. They lower down for you.
Karagor tries to hide his gratitude as he climbs up the rope out of that horrific pit.
Out of the snake pit. He looked at the man and just looks at the ground. He says, This is so strange. You fought that all by yourself?
I did. It wasn't much of a fight, to be honest. I mean, it got me quite a few times, and then I think it did more damage to itself on the way out. It sort of thrashed around, broke one of its fangs, but it is. I'm sorry for killing it.
Well, we should punish you terribly for coming back here. It shouldn't be. A voice from behind you. But we can't punish you because clearly you are blessed by Razmir. You turn around and Garthis is standing in the doorway. He walks in, looks down into the pit at the mess, and then looks at you and looks at the blood-stained bottle of wine. I've been hearing a lot about what has been going on today. I think you are going to be a great friend of the church. I see very, very big things in your future, Danny Karagor. And he pats you on the shoulder. That's where we leave it tonight.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Chosen of the living God.
Fuck.
Imagine if he gets sainthood. His sacred artifacts would be a fang and a bottle of wine. He's going to follow that priest.
That's amazing. But when we come back from that...
Oh yeah, cool. We might as well pause.
All good.
Nice one, Drum.
Cool.
Well done, mate.
Nice one, brother.
Sure, right.
Okay. Yeah. She fucking brought me a sandwich and everything.
Christmas is doing it for itself.
It's a shame we can't keep that in. I might put it as an outtake.
Yeah, I think outtake.
I'll give it a little introduction.
She even brought me a sandwich. No.
Standard male reaction to getting a sandwich.
Those lunchrooms at school.
Willow was in the back, got to give her a little kiss. And,
Christmas is doing it for itself.
And the fact is, John doesn't even know what the fuck we're talking about because there's something literally in that last 10 minutes.
That's not even going to be in the Christmas special. We can't even call back.
But that's got to be an intro. Christmas is doing it for itself, surely.
Right.
All right.
We got to get snaky.
Transmission commencing.
This is Wookiee Radio. Translated for the Wookiee impaired. I like that Wookiee. Your hosts, Ken, Derek, and Mike, bring you the latest news and commentary from the far reaches of the galaxy.
Hold it. Hold it. I said hold it.
Subscribe today on iTunes and Stitcher.
I just assumed it's a Wookiee.
Start listening today, and remember,
The Force will be with you, always.